Are you wondering about MUN? This video is the right video for you. Today, I'm going to just talk to one of my friends about the MUN. All right, could you first tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm Jolita, and I've been high school MUN club advisor for over 5 years now. Well, I think maybe even more, considering the fact that we had pandemic when all the MUN activities were stopped. So it's over, I think it was over 7 years I've been in charge of MUN clubs in various institutions.
That's great. All right, can you tell us what MUN is? Because a lot of people wonder about MUN. What is it?
Well, MUN, as the name itself, it stands for Model United Nations. It is the event that is organized by various educational institutions, usually high schools or universities, which encourage students to participate and act as a delegate of actual United Nations in actual United Nations modeled United Nations committees, and try to solve global issues that are happening right now in the world. Some model United Nations conferences, they're dealing with historical events, trying to improve the solutions that were achieved during those events. And also, sometimes organizers of MUN, they choose to do futuristic committees.
Yep.
It means based on the current situation, they are predicting what might happen in the future, and try to encourage the delegates of the committee to solve or to prevent like this Third World War, to any other disaster that might occur.
That must be interesting to join it.
It is indeed. I mean, those students who are committed to MUN, they don't just attend one MUN. If you attend one, and if you really enjoy it, you will be attending 5, 8, and even more. So as long as because it's not only the high school event, it's also university event. So many students tend to attend like 5 or even more conferences, and then hopefully one day they become the chairs themselves.
And let's talk about the first day that you got involved in MUN. Could you tell us about that? How did you just get involved in MUN? And
I think as every other teacher in any high school, we are just either we jump into that event, organization of this event, or you are forced to do that. Forced maybe is a very strong word at this point, but I just believe as we were perfectly aware that there is MUN happening, and it was quite a popular, I mean, it all started, of course, when I started working here in Turkey. And as MUN events are extremely popular among Turkish schools, universities, and it is one of those few activities that are available for high school students. Unfortunately, in Turkey, we don't have many events, many competitions. So MUN, I think, is quite easily prepared.
Yes.
Easily is like relatively easily, because it's still, as any big event that involves at least 400 or 500 people, requires lots of time and attention, and so on. But still, there is like very fixed structure of this MUN conference. Therefore, those who have experience, they can easily follow the steps, and there are lots of resources who give advice how to start organizing MUN clubs, and how to start organizing MUN conferences on their own. So that's how it all started. I heard about MUNs, and I know that some students also started asking me as an English teacher about MUN opportunities, and I started researching. And then the more you research, the kind of, once you open yourself to this opportunity, kind of opportunities start coming to you. So then I got met some people who have actually participated in MUN, and then the ones who are organizing MUNs. The first MUN I attended was like really like 5 years ago, or 6 years ago. It was MUN. I think it was 2019 or 2018, maybe. I can't really tell now. It was long ago. So it was a good learning experience, because I think we attended with only 2 or 3 students at that time. So the purpose of me attending that MUN was mainly to learn about MUN. So I attended as an observer, and I took part in every committee, and I was actually sitting and observing the students take part in all the debates, in resolution writing, and so on and so on. And the whole 3-day event, it was actually a 4-day event that time. So I took from the very first day to the very last day, and I got an idea what it is, then with the help of various online resources. Also, I think as the years went by, and I think the first students who started MUN in Turkey became university students, and eventually they even graduated from universities. Then eventually they started actually their own training companies.
Wow, that's
and
cool.
they provide a number of official trainings, and they have their own website, which is now the most popular website to register for other MUNs. So I got approached by those people, and we talked. They invited to a training, so me and my other colleagues, we went to official training. At that time, I was the most experienced, I guess, of all the teachers, and it was a fun event. Also, it was an official training for me, and then it's just every single conference is a learning opportunity, because every conference is a bit different. Like as I mentioned, like it can be historical committee, it can be futuristic committee, and the variety of committees. I think the only thing that I still have to learn on the crisis committee, because this is the one that I haven't figured out well, but I know the students enjoy it quite well, especially advanced students, those who have experience, they absolutely enjoy crisis committees.
That's interesting. By the way, I've got also a question about that company that you said they provide also training. Do they provide training for educators or students?
Both. Both. They regularly provide training for the teachers, because like club advisors, because there are still so many teachers who have no idea where to start. They want to start. The school administrations are usually encouraging them to encourage students to participate, but they don't know where to start. So there is official training being provided. Usually nowadays they're providing them those. I think every 2 or 3 months there are online trainings. Plus there are like face-to-face, and they are doing across Turkey. I think Istanbul. Originally these people are in Ankara, but they come to Istanbul. I think Izmir. Adana. I think they made quite a number. Antalya actually is quite popular with MUNs, so they have done trainings all over the country.